Alright guys, welcome to yet again another attempt at creating my first tutorial. And that is my first tutorial of Blitz 3D programming. Now, for those of you who came to this tutorial wondering what Blitz 3D is, instead of having a full knowledge of Blitz 3D, ready to just watch it, Blitz 3D is it's a game programming language, and it's built for creating games. And it's really good for learning. If you've never programmed before, Blitz programming is definitely going to help you because it's really basic and really simple compared to other programming languages. And then when you move on to something like C++, everything's going to be a whole lot easier. So let's go ahead and get started. And to get started, we're going to need to download Blitz 3D. Now, the reason we're getting Blitz 3D, and I'm sorry that this is so slow right now, but if you look over here, this icon right here, it's McAfee, and it's updating. Oh, it's done updating. Awesome. So we want to go to www.blitzbasic.com. This is going to take us to the main Blitz website, which has all the forums and all that other stuff. So, and my computer is still being slow right now for some reason. It's usually a lot faster. What we want to do is we want to click the products tab for the who knows how manyth time. And if you have we got a few different program options basically. Alright. Now, if you have a Mac, you're gonna get Blitz Max. Alright. If you have a Linux, you can't have the demo version of it. You have to actually buy it without or at least that's what I think. See, yep, I'm right. So you actually have to buy the Linux version. You don't get a trial. So if you don't have you basically just have to meet these system requirements from if you have Mac. So looks like you need Xcode or something like that. And once we have that, and then this is the 2D version of Blitz, the most recent 2D version of Blitz. That's Windows only. And then we got the 3D version. Now the reason we're downloading the 3D version is it runs the 2D code as well. So once you're done learning all the 2D stuff, you don't have to worry about going through all the trouble to get the 3D one. You just get the 2D one, and then you just get Blitz 3D, I mean, and you got Blitz 2D and 3D all in one package. And if you ever feel like making a game for either 2D or 3D, you'll be able to make them within one program. Alright, so you can, what we want to do is, if you're running on Windows, which I'm just going to do this tutorial as if you're running on Windows. I just showed up the Mac version just for people who have Macs, but if you're on a Windows, you just click the download the Blitz 3D demo. It's going to ask you to run. You're going to choose run. You're going to click run again. You're going to click next, and you're going to wait for a small loading bar. You're going to be done, and you're going to get, well, it's not really going to look like anything to you unless you actually look in the folder. But what we can do is, if we go to Blitz 3D demo, you'll notice there is, if you go into the start programs, there's a Blitz 3D demo folder right here. So what the heck? So we go into the Blitz 3D demo, and we right click on the Blitz 3D demo executable shortcut, and we choose send to desktop. And I just renamed mine to Blitz 3D because I don't like the demo part. Makes me feel sad. So now let's go ahead and test to make sure that your Blitz 3D is working, and basically that you installed it correctly. This is gonna do this little loading bar here, and it's usually a lot faster, but because my screen recorder is screen recording, it's not. And we just click okie dokie, and it's gonna come up with this window right here. So we're going to create a new file by clicking on the new file button. Type the following code. And press the F5 key on your keyboard. You're going to get this window. You're going to get this Blitz debugger, which is really annoying right now. And you're going to get something that's, ouch, that hurt. That little sound that it made. It says the program has ended, and it also says hello world right here. So hit OK. And that's all for this tutorial, guys. If that all happened for you, then you guys know that you installed it correctly and you're ready to move on to the next tutorial of this series. Hope you guys like this tutorial, and hope you guys check out my other tutorials, which will be located at nighthawk0973.blogspot.com.